Welcome back to Dreamin' Dragons. 3 weeks. 3 weeks at the beginning of spring. Gave my pot a red hot feed and was expecting to come back home from holidays to find my plants were ripping and tearing. Planned to piece together a before and after, all that kind of thing. But instead, disappointment. Bang. 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 Bang, bang, bang. Plenty of the early stages of new growth just about everywhere. But as you can see, the new growth has been tipped just about everywhere. And without the tips, the new growth stops in its tracks. Boo! What's going on here? I've been guilty of accidentally walking into the tips of branches before and stopping them in their tracks. But literally, no one's been around to do this. Was it birds? Hail? Weird. Taking the pups out to the loo a night or two after getting back, something caught my eye. Wandered over to the plants to take a squiz. Slugs. Bloody slugs everywhere. Having a buffet on my new growth. What a pain! I replaced the soil in a few of my trellises before I went away, and being time poor, just lobbed the old, garbage, soil under the deck. And I have a terrible suspicion that the rotten, decomposting garbage that was in my old pots has unintentionally become a slug breeding ground. Spewing. With 2 small dogs and 2 small kids, I'm not a fan of any of the harmful chemicals or poisons. So here's 2 easy ways to contain dozens of those slimy slugs. What do we need? Soft drink bottle. A pair of scissors, any old container, and the most important ingredient, beer. I've heard jokes, why waste a perfectly good beer? Well, a can's $1 or $2, you can get 2 traps from a can, cheap, easy, and the stuff's readily available in the house. Grab your bottle, take a letterbox-esque slot from the side, an inch or 2 from the bottom, easy peasy. Fill it up to half an inch below the slot with beer. From my experience, lager works better. Whack it outside on the perimeter of your plants and wait for our pests to come over for a drink. They're attracted to the beer, pop into the bottle for a drink, fall in the booze, and they're done. In our cheeky little postal bottles, the rain can't get in, the kids and dogs will also struggle to find their way in too. Jackpot! Option 2 is just a random container, same approach, half fill it with beer, take it outside, I place it underneath something to shelter it from the dogs and kids, again, simple stuff. Let's fast forward a few hours, here they come. Get in. And in the morning, here's our damage. I usually replace the beer every 2 or 3 days, keep it reasonably fresh, and another excuse to grab another 6-pack. Pretty simple stuff, like me. And if you're a fan of simple, don't forget the simple task of clicking that like button, as well as subscribing for all your dragon fruity goodness. Oh yes.